What is going on, everybody? My name is Northy, and today I am going to be doing our first look, in-depth first look review on the new Footy Stars 2022 being released on February 21st for SAC members and February 25th for everybody else. As you can see on this main banner for Select on their website, they have now got everything advertising Footy Stars 2022 and when everything will be released, sent out, and etc. But we obviously are here for one thing, and that is to look at what Footy Stars 2022 has released, talk a little bit about it, because some of you may not have seen the videos that have been coming out over the last 3 days, and some of you may have also wanted to talk a little bit more about what you've seen over the last 3 days, which I'm more than happy to talk to people about in the comments and in future videos. I'm always keen to do so. However, we are going to quickly look at Footy Stars 2022 for the moment, because it was a little bit different to 2021. 2021, we only had the regular box. This season, we got two, one being the jumbo box, so I'm really excited to see what we can get from that. But 2022 Footy Stars box here is pretty much the bulk of it all, and then jumbo box has some extras plus more. And plus, you know, repeats in different variants. You will understand what I mean as we get further into it. They've also got loose packets. Of course, they've got cases, which are super expensive, so I don't know how many people will be buying them, but I'd imagine some breakers out there probably have already got their eyes keen on it. We've got starter packs and 2 albums this year, rather than just the 1 album, and I think they've actually done a really good job. I like what they've done for it because it's a little bit of a change up to what they did last year in terms of the albums available and the things included with the album. So obviously we have the traditional, as they called it, but here the vinyl album, which is $25. Originally it was $20 for 2021. However, as we quickly look at this, the Footy Stars album this year, instead of having the best and fairest card, which is completely gone from what I can see, you get 2 packs of Footy Stars cards, which personally I think is a lot better. Getting $5 or paying $5 extra for 2 packs of Footy Stars cards, you're getting $1 off. You may as well, and I think a lot more people would enjoy that. And then we've got the cardboard album, the more, I guess, even more traditional. However, for Select, obviously it's not the traditional as Select have been doing the more soft and zip up album for ages. This is a lot more team coach style. This is a pure cardboard one, mainly for casual collectors, I'd imagine. So for any kids out there who are watching, this is probably the album for you. It's only $12, which is $2 less than a Team Coach album would be, and instead of getting a prize card, you get a pack of Footy Stars. So the good thing about the albums this year is that there's a pack in every album that you purchase. I'm going to be purchasing a fair few albums, so just in that, I'll be getting a few extra packs. But I really like this. I really like the idea. I was a bit sketchy at first because they both looked a little bit more expensive. However, that was before I realized that the packs were in there. So that is all for the albums. I was just going to quickly squiz through that. Starter packs, nothing really has changed from 2021 for starter packs. Only difference is the special card that comes with the starter pack is a Shatter Starburst card. We had the Fire Starburst card for 2021 Footy Stars. This year we got Shatter. And with the starter pack, of course, it's $10, much like all the other starter packs we've had in the past, and it includes 3 packs of Footy Stars 2022. So yeah, nothing changed there. However, we go over to cases. I'm just going to quickly go through these because I'm not sure how many people are interested in buying cases, but cases of Footy Stars include 12 boxes of the regular 2022 Footy Stars. Only 1 per person / address / account, and I'm going to point that out a lot during this video because these cases seem to be, or at least seems like selectors are really trying to allow as many people as possible to collect and purchase Footy Stars 2022, because probably the biggest complaint about 2021 is that they just didn't have enough for the rapidly growing year that was the 2021 Select and Team Coach season. Like, I joined, a bunch of people joined. I think just in the community in general on YouTube, I've seen so many people blow up and grow just off of 2021's season. So 2022, it looks like they're trying to learn off that and then make it a bit more available for everybody. So I just wanted to talk about that to kind of explain why I'm going to bring this up a lot. But yeah, $1,260, I'm probably not going to be buying one of these. Same goes with the jumbo case. However, the difference with the jumbo case is that it's a little bit less with less boxes, but the reason it's going to be so sought after, there's only 8 boxes in this case. The reason it's going to be so sought after is because I believe it guarantees you a Virtuoso card, or at least they give you a pack in the case for a Virtuoso card. And it gives you a chance at the signature Virtuoso, which is the big one that we'll talk about later. But we'll go over to the loose leaf packets very, very quickly. Obviously, we've got the regular Footy Stars, same as last year. You can see here $3 per pack. Minimum 10 and maximum 30 if you order for the site. And then for Footy Stars Jumbo, it's a little bit less of each. I believe it's minimum order 3, maximum is 15 at $6 each. Yeah, as you can see here, look for Virtuoso signature cards. It's going to be very difficult, and I'm going to get into the checklist for it right now because it is quite the look. You can see right here, Footy Stars 2022. Already, there is a lot to unpack. So you can see the entire top row is just the commons. As you can see from the top row right there, we've got our regular AFL and AFLW commons on the top left here. Looking very, very nice. Still that simplistic form that select commons have, however, spicing it up a little bit. And it also is very, very viable for what you can see on the right top. Purple Parallel are going to be what are basically the holographic foils from 2021, except a little bit more rare. They're 1 in every 3 packs. Purple Parallel, yeah, pretty much the exact same regular commons, regular base set, except they're all in a foil colored purple and a bit harder to collect. And I will quickly mention with that base set, as there's going to be 3 for 2022, plus another one that we haven't talked about, so 4 in total. In the top, you can see, to celebrate 30 years of Select, a limited number of base set cards will have a special gold seal commemorating this milestone. So, some of the cards in the base set are going to have a gold seal on them. Basically, another thing to look out for when you are collecting. But we go down to the middle left, we've got Starburst Caricature Paint. That's going to be the next one in the Starburst series. We've had Starburst for what, like 5 or 6 years now, which is quite ridiculous. I don't know how they haven't ran out of ideas, but Paint has now shown up, as well as Shatter, as I told you in the starter packs. But Paint has got what looks like 72 different cards, 1 in every 4. Game Breakers is back, except this time focused on the forward 50. As you can see, the F50 meaning forward 50. This isn't just for forwards, it's mainly to do with people who are most effective inside the forward 50, and so you'd imagine maybe they bring it back for a later release in the back 50. We'll see what happens, but it's 1 in every 6, 90 cards to collect for that one. Then you've got milestone games, lots of milestones in 2021, some including the big 400 with Sean Burgoyne, but doesn't look like anything for him has been created just yet. You can see AFL milestone games go from bronze to platinum, 100 to 250. They are 1 in every 8, now 88 to collect for that one. And now we go back to some new cards. You can see the next one after that is Numbers Daylight. This is a completely new insert that Select have decided to bring in. Numbers Daylight is a very, very interesting concept. I think it's good for a collecting thing like Select, especially comparing it to Team Coach. This wouldn't work for Team Coach. Select 100% because the player is going to be in focus with the jersey number next to him. The jersey number is going to be in like a gold foil. It looks very, very nice, and then numbers in the background. But the reason it's so good, it's numbered to 190. And there's going to be things like jumper numbers that you want to look out for. Obviously, 1s and eBay 1 of 1, stuff like that. But jumper numbers are going to be really, really good for cards like this. So be on the lookout for them. Then we go to AFL Classified. Again, another numbered focus card. AFL Classified actually highlights the top 150 players for the AFL season last year, according to some AFL ranking system. I can't remember. But you can see there, Nick Nat Nui, number 1. He was ranked number 1 player. So he will be right there, shown off there. And again, good for numbered cards. I think comparing it to like Bang from Footy Stars 2021, definitely a lot more you could do with classified and numbers based off of, actually making your box hits count. And classifieds are numbered to 270, as well as this box hit coming up, Fractured. This one is the Arctic Blue variant. You can see Jack Steele right there. A lot of talk with the Fractured series is the cat eye refractor board that is going to be put on, that apparently looks really, really good in person, so I'm super excited to see what they look like. But yes, the wonderful Arctic Blue Fractured are numbered to 190, just like the numbers. There's 216 to collect, and they are the box hit as well. Another box hit in the bottom left as well is the competition card, which they've changed up this season. The competition card, again, is a card that I don't imagine too many people will be super excited for. However, it is a box hit this time instead of 2 per box. And the competition card is not any big prize that you have to enter. This competition card is actually an instant win chance, as you can see on right in the middle of it. When you do get this card from a box, what you go and do is you go to selectaustralia.com.au, and from there you will hopefully, by the time they are released, be able to go to a page where you can type in a code, and it gives you a chance at winning a prize or a pack, or I'm not too sure exactly what the prizes are, but when we do find out, it will be very, very fun. It adds a whole new aspect to them, and I think is a lot better than the original idea of Disneyland and $10,000. I think it's a lot better than that, because this gives everybody a chance at winning and makes them a bit more useful. But then we go to 2022 Brownlow Predictor Gold. So gives you a little bit of an idea that Brownlow Predictors will come back in the future, probably as a platinum. But this year, instead of I think it was around 36, or there wasn't too many players. This year, 6 players per team. There are 106 Brownlow Predictors to collect, all numbered to 185. 108, as I said before, is 6 for every team. One of them for each team is going to be a wild card, I believe. But nonetheless, a very, very nice looking design for the Brownlow Predictor this year. Obviously, not taking center stage this time, using that nice rule of thirds. I love the rule of thirds. Having someone on the right side, the left side, and then utilizing the middle. It's just very, very nice. I like the use of what they've done with the Brownlow Predictors this time around. But the next one is very, very interesting. Spectrum Redemption. Now, Select have given us barely any information as to what Spectrum actually is. However, there's redemption cards for them. And as you can see with the description of Spectrum Redemption, these colourful redemption cards are your key to unlock the highly sought after Spectrum Master Set. Now, the Spectrum Master Set, I'm not too sure as to what it is. However, it may go further than Footy Stars 2022, because they haven't told us much about it just yet. There are 5 in total. However, for regular Footy Stars boxes, you can only get 1 to 3 for every team in the AFL. This is a really, really nice card, numbered to 125 each single redemption card. So, if you are lucky enough to get one in the 216 packs that they show up, this is going to be your ticket to getting a decent Masters set for maybe your favorite team later on in the year. Who knows, but we're going to move on from that because there's not too much for there that I can tell you. However, the Coleman and Premiership Predictors are back. Obviously, both for single teams rather than players for the Brownlow Predictor. They are 1 in every 432, so maybe you can get lucky enough to pull the correct predictor. Obviously, we saw the Coleman Predictor was beautiful. Premiership Predictor was alright. It was a SIG and you got multiple cards for it. However, Coleman was definitely the one to go after. So if you manage to get a Coleman, that's great. And if you manage to get a Premiership Predictor, that's great as well. Make sure they're the right ones though, because if you end up finding yourself anyone but a North one, then it's probably going to fail. But the big hit, the big one for Footy Stars 2022 is going to be Virtuoso, also known as the Marquee of 2022. I was lucky enough to pull myself a marquee for Footy Stars 2021. So Virtuoso is going to be that for 2022. Numbered to 70, there are 36 different players to collect. So it's giving you a fair, decent chance of getting any random player, not just the regular 18 like we did from Marquee, but Virtuoso looking very, very nice. They are 1 in every 600 packs. So they don't go as high in the Footy Stars packs as they did in Footy Stars 2021. However, we have not gotten to what's in the Jumbo pack. Obviously, Select aren't going to release packs without there being a reason you want to open them. And Jumbo packs add a hell of a lot more. These inserts are exclusive to the Jumbo pack, so you cannot find them in the regular Footy Stars 2022 packs. And some of them even replace the Footy Stars 2022 cards, such as this Parallel, Sunset Parallel, another base set that you've got to look out for here. Sunset Parallel is a decent looking card. It's got that nice gradient between orange, red, yellow, whatever you'd like. It's a nice little Sunset Parallel. Looks very, very nice. They are 1 in every 2 packs in your Jumbo packs, but then we go to Starburst Caricatures Ice. Very interesting Ice. I'm not too much of a fan of Starburst in general, and I don't think Ice is really dragging me back to it. I don't know why they keep doing Starburst, but maybe it's just because that the people at Select really, really like them, and it's been kind of a tradition since they started. But I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see how they do this year. They are 1 in every 3 packs. 72 different Starburst caricature cards, obviously to collect, same as the other ones, the Shatter and the Paint. But the Sunset Parallel is the 4th base set in Select this season, because we have the regular base set, the Select 30th Anniversary Gold Plated base set, if you manage to somehow collect that, the Purple Parallel, and the Sunset Parallel. So that's all 4 there that you've got to pick up. Then a really, really nice one. Originally I wasn't too keen on it, but I think in person it'll look really, really good. The Blank Canvas. So there are 198 cards to collect. You get 2 per box. They are 1 in every 9 packs, so that's always good. You get a couple numbered cards in this one. They are numbered to 250. 198 different cards to collect. That's going to be a very, very tough one to completely get, but nonetheless, good luck to all of you. We got Fractured Acid Yellow. This is another really, really big one. 1 in every 14. Obviously, we had the Arctic Blue. Now we've got the Acid Yellow. Again, the cat eye refractor board they're talking about is apparently supposed to make it look really, really good. So I'm going to take their word for it. But Numbers Midnight, definitely in my opinion, the better version of the Numbers. Looking really, really nice. They are 1 in every 16. So on the rare occasion, you may get 2 of them, but they are mainly a 1 per box card. Numbered to 130, I believe that says, and there are 216 to collect. So good luck with that one. But then we get to the Spectrum Redemption again. This time in Jumbo packs, you can get 4 and 5. I believe you cannot get 1 to 3. You can get 4 to 5 in Jumbo packs though. They are 1 in every 108, which sound like better odds, but they are actually the exact same as the Footy Stars regular box, as they are 1 in every 6 boxes to collect. They're numbered to 125, 36 in there, as there are 2 for every single team, 1, 4 and 1, 5. But the biggest hit in Footy Stars 2022, possibly the biggest hit ever in Footy Stars that Select have ever released, a 1 in every 1,296 packs card, the Virtuoso signature, which include players, if I can remember off the top of my head, Sam Walsh, Bailey Smith, Taylor Adams, Jack Steele, Christian Petrarca, and Dustin Martin. I almost forgot Dustin Martin, which is crazy to even think about that, but this Virtuoso signature is loaded. If you pull even 1 redemption card, you are set. You are absolutely set. The Virtuoso Christian Petrarca there looking really, really nice. This is the first time I've ever seen Select in their very first release, which is usually Footy Stars right now, ever release a signature card. Obviously, super duper rare, don't get me wrong, especially considering the fact that in Optimum, it was practically 2 signatures per box. But obviously, Virtuoso, if they're going to put signatures in a very basic box, you may as well try and go all out. And they really, really have here. They are numbered to 60. Only the 6 cards, the 6 players that I had mentioned before. There's not much of a chance of pulling them. So if you're a kid, you go to your local hobby store, You order a pack online, you rip open a $6 pack and pull yourself what could potentially be a 4-figure card. That is ridiculous. The thought of that boggles my mind. So a little bit of extra information. Footy Stars box will be found pretty much everywhere you expect these boxes to be found, at your local servos, at Woolies, Coles, probably everywhere you'd imagine these boxes to be, you'd probably find them. However, with jumbo boxes, and I heard it as a rumor off of Card Authority, they had a really good video. So if you want to listen to more and talk more about Footy Stars 2022, I definitely go and check out Card Authority's latest little podcast I did regarding the release of 2022 Footy Stars. It was released on day 2 of all the information coming out, but a lot of good things you can talk about there. The jumbo box, however, is only being released either online or in hobby stores. So if you know a local hobby store, they may have some jumbo packs, but you will not find jumbo boxes at servos or Woolies or anything like that. You cannot find them there. Just going to be the regular Footy Stars boxes, which are fine because Footy Stars have a lot of really good cards on offer. But jumbo, obviously, you miss out on the yellow refractors. You get more cards per pack. 18 cards, that's a lot. Although they are $6 per pack, that's still a lot to work with. 18 cards, it isn't that expensive. So I'd definitely be interested in looking at your local hobby store if you ever get a little bored of Footy Stars, the regular Footy Stars. But I just thought I'd get that info out there because I think a lot of people will be confused as to why can't I find jumbo boxes? Where are they? Where can I find them? Unfortunately, unless you know a local hobby store or you're willing to spend online and wait a little bit, Footy Stars jumbo only come from there and you cannot find them anywhere else. So that is pretty much all the information I can talk to you or I know about. I really don't know too much more other than that. Obviously the hype for the new footy season is finally here. I'm super excited to see what Select has to offer for the rest of the year. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. I'm more than happy to talk more about Footy Stars 2022 because I am so keen for this release. I've got plans as to what I want to purchase, what videos I want to bring out, everything like that. I'm super keen for it all. So hopefully you guys will subscribe to the channel and like the video so that we can all get along, start creating more of a community for it because 2021 was great, but let's make 2022 better and it's off to a great start from what it looks like. So hopefully I will see you all very soon. Thank you so much for watching this video and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.